Yeah, no, so it was. I won't turn it on yet.
Yeah, turn it on. Good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Let's see if I can get this to work. Good morning. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. No. Let's make sure this is on. Well, it would help if I turned it on, right? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Hey, Jenga players. Let's do a thing to get everybody's attention. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. If you can hear my voice, clap thrice. Wonderful. That got everyone's attention. All right. There's plenty of time for Jenga afterward. There's some good games going on over there. So I don't want to stop the fun. But we do have some more fun to do this morning. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. This is Budding Gardeners, Florida Friendly. My name is Denise Reagan. I'm the Executive Director of the Garden Club of Jacksonville. Joining me from our staff is Corinne Lightfoot, who checked you in today. She's our Marketing and Membership Manager. I'd like to give a huge round of applause to the Ixia Chapter of the Florida Native Plant Society for helping make this program possible today. So let's give them a big round of applause. Lots of really cool stuff. And if you don't know about the Ixia Chapter of Florida Native Plant Society, Adam will tell you a little bit about that. And there's tons of information there with the plants that are on display. I invite you to go and check that out. Check out Ixia. You'll be a really big fan. All right. Got to tell you about membership. Who's a member of the Garden Club of Jacksonville? Raise your hands. Fantastic. Now take your hand and pat your back. Great job. All right. We love our members. We love everyone. But our members are really special to us. But we are a community organization. However, if you're interested in membership, please see one of the people who raised their hands, or me, or Corinne. Talk to us about membership. Ask us why we're involved in the Garden Club. And we'd love to help you out and see if you want to become a member. Do we have any members? No, I don't see. I'm sorry. Of the Board of Trustees. Normally we have a couple here. It is a busy time of year where some people are lucky to go out of town. I'm not one of them. So they're not with us today, but our board does a lot of work. We've had a very busy summer of strategic planning this year. So we're very grateful to them. I also want to give a big shout out to our volunteers. Volunteers, raise your hands. Let's give them a big round of applause. Fantastic. We can't do programs like this without their help. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about sponsorship. The Garden Club of Jacksonville offers sponsorships which help cover the research, planning, and execution of programs just like Budding Gardeners. If you know of a business or an organization or an individual that you interact with on a regular basis, that might even be one of you. Would you benefit from reaching new audiences at the Garden Club? Please tell them about the great work that we do and why you're involved at programs just like this one. You can direct them to our sponsor page on our website, gardenclubjacks.org. All right, I'm going to tell you about a couple of upcoming programs. Next month, September 21st is National Cleanup Day. And we are doing our part with the Riverside Avondale Preservation Group. And we're going to be cleaning up our little corner of the world here along Riverside Avenue. So we're inviting everyone to come and join us for a day of service and cleanup. Groups of parents and their children will pick up litter along the street and in the area. You'll have pickers, so you can protect your hands. You don't have to touch the trash. And buckets. Okay. And then we'll have nice little snack and refreshments afterwards. So that starts earlier this time, 9 a.m. because it's hot. Nobody wants to work when it's really hot outside. So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then you'll come back here for refreshments. All right, so that's September 21st. And then we go back to our regular scheduled program, carnivorous plants on October 19th, in time for Halloween. Learn about plants that trap and consume insects. Exciting. We have a presenter who has won a lot of awards at the Jacksonville Fair Horticulture Show. And he'll have some specimens here, and I'll share what he's learned about these fascinating plants. And this is sponsored and organized by the Alderman Park Circle. So we're very excited to have that. And then on November 2nd, we have native butterflies. You'll learn how to identify and protect butterflies native to Florida, then plant a seedling that will help support their habitat. This program is brought to us by the Ortega Forest Circle, which is part of the Garden Club, and we're very excited to have that as well. So November 2nd. And then the Jacksonville Fair Horticulture Show. The Garden Club organizes this show and has for the last several years. And does everybody know that there's a horticulture show at the Jacksonville Fair? Have you ever heard of that before? Lots and lots of plants. Okay. So this year it's November 7th through 17th. But anyone, and I mean anyone, can enter their plant, including children. We don't have enough children that enter. And guess what? There's money involved. You can win actual money. How about that? And of course, bragging rights, because if you grow a cool plant, it may have even been a plant that you planted at Budding Gardeners. So we would love you to do that. We have some information. The call for entries out back. Basically, any plant that you grow, probably go into the show. So find out more about that. We would love to have you. All right, now I'm going to introduce our speaker for the day. Adam Arendell has been a lifelong lover of the natural world. With a deep-rooted passion for plants, Adam has dedicated a significant part of life to understanding, preserving, and advocating for native plant species found in Florida. Since 2016, Adam has been an active member of the Ixia Chapter of the Florida Native Plant Society, a statewide nonprofit organization committed to preservation, conservation, and restoration of native plants and native plant communities. Currently, Adam serves as the director at the Florida Native Plant Society. If you have questions for Adam, we can ask you to raise your hand at the end, and he'll repeat your question because we're recording this program. We want to capture that. And we also would very much like you to take our survey afterward. We really depend on your feedback. The QR code will come up at the end of the program. It'll be up there while you're doing your activities and everything. Please don't leave today without snapping scanning the QR code so we can get your feedback. We want to know how you like the program, how your children like the program. And we take all of your feedback, and we actually, all the programs that we do are based on suggestions that we get from our feedback. So please fill out that. All right. Without further ado, let me bring on Adam Arendell. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Denise. All right, how's everyone doing this morning? Thank you so much for coming out today. So like Denise said, my name is Adam. I'm a director at the Florida Native Plant Society. Today I'm here to talk about the benefits of native plants. Now, the Florida Native Plant Society, our main goal and mission is to protect and the preservation of native plants and the ecosystems that they're found in. Now, these two terms, native plants and ecosystems, are not widely known or understood. So a native plant is considered a plant that has adapted to an area over thousands of years. And within those thousands of years, they've adapted to whether the weather is really wet or really dry throughout the year. They've adapted whether the soil is really sandy or it's really mucky. And they've also adapted to the pest pressure. And what pest pressure is, it's all the animals and insects that are trying to eat these plants. And over thousands of years, these plants have developed chemicals inside their leaves. So when an animal or an insect goes to eat them, the leaves taste really gross. And so that way the plant survives and the animal learns a valuable lesson. So this is really cool. And an ecosystem, that term is a community of organisms. And these organisms are plants, the animals, even mushrooms, all the birds, and all these organisms have adapted over thousands of years to benefit each other and to live with each other. So a great example of this are oak trees. Now, is anyone familiar with our live oaks? They're the super large oak trees. There's a really large one across the street at the Cummer Museum, really large and old. And there's a bunch out in the street too. And they're one of my favorite oak trees. I just think they're so beautiful. I love how the Spanish moss hangs off of them. But would you guess that these oak trees can support over 300 caterpillar species? That's a lot of caterpillar species. And so for our first quiz, whoever can guess this answer can get a native plant up here. So who would guess what eats caterpillars? Okay, I think you raised your hand first. Birds, that's right. So you can get a native plant. Good job. So the mama bird is going to spend a lot of time during the spring when the babies are fledgling. And she's looking at all the oak trees trying to find caterpillar species. And so the baby bird is going to eat around 300 to 500 caterpillars a day. Yeah, so that's a lot. That's really good protein these baby birds need. So without the oak trees, we can't have the caterpillars. Without the caterpillars, we can't have birds. So that's the ecosystem. That's the cycle that they all depend on each other for survival. Our native wildflowers, a lot of them can support over 70 caterpillar species and some over 50 native bees. Now, who could guess what eats native wildflower seeds? Anyone know? Anyone know? Yeah. Birds do, that's right. So good job. So they depend on these seeds for their survival. So native plants are critical for wildlife. And so we love to plant native plants in our yard for wildlife because we're going to provide a nectar source for our pollinators. And these pollinators are the hummingbirds, the native bees, butterflies, the moths, and even bats. Bats, they require a nectar source a lot of times, and they use that with native plants. And also native plants are going to, they give a needed shelter and a home for a lot of our plants. Or sorry, a lot of our animals. So a lot of our large bird species, specifically the owls and the hawks, they need really large and old trees to survive. And so native plants will attract a wide array of colorful pollinators, such as butterflies and moths. So for our next quiz, to win a native plant, if you get this correct, who can guess the butterfly that's up here? All right, I think somebody over there. You right there. Yeah. Huh? Oh, what's your answer? Yeah, you. That's right. Good job. You can get a native plant if you want. Everybody knows their monarchs. That's good. So the iconic monarch butterfly requires native wildflowers, specifically the native milkweed species. We have a native milkweed species up on the table on the display table up there. It's the white-flowered swamp milkweed. So would you guess the native plants can help conserve water? So these plants, since they've adapted to our area, they don't need any irrigation. They don't need any supplemental watering. So once you get your native plants established, you're going to save some money on your water bill, and that's going to make your parents pretty happy too when they get their JA bill. So, and native plants, they not only conserve water, they will help the water quality and filter out nutrients as well. So a lot of our native plant species have really deep tap roots, and they will absorb a lot of these nutrients, these excessive nutrients that flow off of our roads and lawns. And a lot of these grasses that live on the shoreline for our creeks and our lakes and our rivers, they have these deep tap roots, and they will hold all the soil, and that helps the erosion. So when these big storms come in, these plants will do it. Yeah, do you have a question? Yeah. Do they affect the sinkholes? Right. Yeah. So that what he's talking about, he's asking a question about the limestone. There's specifically, I think, in Central Florida and the Tampa area, there's a lot of sinkholes. And those sinkholes are from the limestone bedrock, because Florida's on top of a large limestone bedrock, ancient seabed. And when the water or the aquifer goes down from numerous things, a lot of it is our water consumption that can create cavities and create. So that's a good question. Sorry, our next question. Whoever can answer this can get a native plant. So who can answer the name of the river that's out here? All right, I think you answered it. St. John's River, good job. You get a native plant. So native plants are excellent for our gardens as well, for all of our fruit crops, because native plants are attracting pollinators, and pollinators are going to pollinate our food crops. So I remember the first time I started growing tomatoes in Florida, I had a really tough time because of all these caterpillars eating my tomatoes every year. I marked it on my calendar, go out, check my tomatoes, because it was like clockwork. And I had to pick off all the little caterpillars. But as soon as I started growing native plants, having native plants in my yard, I started to notice a lot more insects coming to my yard. And that was really cool. And then I started to notice these wasps would fly under each of my little tomato leaves, pick the caterpillars off and fly off with it. And I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, this is amazing. So that's the benefits of attracting beneficial insects to your yard with native plants. And native plants are also beautiful. We have over 3,000 native plant species, and a lot of them come and they flower in a wide array of flower colors and shapes. We also have a lot of native plants that fall color, which we don't usually expect in Northeast Florida. And if you have native plants in your yard, you're going to create a healthier place for you and your family. Because basically the traditional suburban lawn has about 10 times the amount of chemical pesticides and fertilizers compared to an acre of farmland. So if you're choosing native plants, having them in your yard, you're not only helping the wildlife out, actually creating a healthier environment for yourself as well. And native plants, they're low in maintenance. We talked about they're adapted to our area. They don't need supplemental watering, no irrigation, no pesticides or chemicals. So they're incredibly low maintenance plants, and that's another benefit to the homeowner, to the gardener. So that is it for my slides. Does anyone have any questions? You, all in the back. That's right. The question was, do caterpillars turn into butterflies? And that's correct. That's an excellent question. Anyone else? Yeah. So they asked what is my favorite native plant and why? And that's a very difficult question. So the plants that I brought today, I think, are some of my favorites. They're on the display table behind us. The first one we have is swamp row. That is the one, Denise. Yeah, they're on the outside. Yep. And I like to call it our native hibiscus. For the whole week they've been blooming for me, and they're a beautiful flower. They look just like a regular red hibiscus. These love swampy areas. That's one of my favorites. The one directly in front of Denise, that is called the spotted bee balm. Now when you gotta look up close, it's in the mint family, and it has a beautiful flower. They're pink and speckled, and it is like a dinner bell for bee butterflies. It's really cool to see that. So, and then one right in the middle, that is swamp milkweed. That's the one I talked about, the iconic monarch butterfly needs, and it uses that as a host plant for its eggs. So if you have these native milkweeds, you'll see the monarchs flying around, and they'll literally stop. For some reason, they know, and they will beeline right to it, lay their eggs, and take off. Then a week or two later, you'll have some really cool striped caterpillars eating your milkweeds down and cycle. And then the one right in front of Denise now, that is a St. John's wort, or it's called St. Andrew's cross. That's a relative of the St. John's wort. It's a very unusual plant in my opinion. You don't really see it in the nursery trade, but it has these really beautiful petite yellow flowers. Seem to really like it. So that's it. But yeah, I can go on and on. As you can tell. Anyone else have any questions? Anyone else have any questions? Yes, sir. Of course. So he's asking about ground covers as an alternative to St. Augustine grass. So
St. Augustine
this
grass.
slide right here that
This slide right here that I backed up to,
the little
the
pom-pom,
little pom-pom flower there, that's called the mimosa flower.
and that is an
excellent
ground cover.
cover.
It is a
little aggressive for a native plant, so if you plant it somewhere, it's best for like
a
a curbside right away, which I'm sure a lot of us are aware of. It's like
it's the
it's
spot
the spot
between
between
the
the sidewalk and the street.
It's kind of like
It's kind of like a harsh
zone
zone for like
sun and
dryness, but these plants really
They
love
grow
it.
real slow.
They grow real
and
slow.
They're in the pea family.
They're in the
so
pea
kinda unique
family,
to
so
that,
they're
but
kind of
this
unique
really
to that. But they have this really beautiful
flower.
pom-pom pink
And you
flower.
can step on them,
And you can
and
step
they
on them, and they
tolerate all kinds
of
of
stepping
and
on
then
it.
the plants
And
on
then
the right
the
here,
plants on the right here,
that is called frog fruit.
frog
Thank
fruit.
you.
Thank you.
That is a
very low
growing
ground cover as well. It's
excellent
ground cover in my opinion.
It can
It can
handle
handle
lots of
like
dry
dry
zones,
wet zones.
I've
I've seen it in swamps, which is just kind of
it
weird,
just
but
makes a
it
really
just
great
makes a
ground
really
cover.
great
So those are the
ground
two
cover.
that I
So
would
those are the two that I would recommend.
What's that? Oh,
What's
sorry.
that?
So the second one is
Oh,
called
sorry. So
frog
the
fruit.
second one is called
Yeah.
frog fruit.
Anyone else have any questions?
Anyone else have any questions?
All right. So let me tell you about the Ixia
All right.
chapter.
So let me tell you about the Ixia chapter. So
the Florida Native
Plant
has
Society has about
32
chapters,
and
and
they're
they're
spread throughout
the state of Florida.
Each
Each chapter represents a different region,
and they
and they each take on the name of a specific or special plant.
The
The chapter that I'm a part of is called the Ixia chapter,
and we took
and
on
we took on the name of the Bartram's Ixia. The Bartram's Ixia is a really rare and endangered iris,
only
only
found
found
in
in
Northeast
Northeast Florida.
So we
So we
represent
represent
the
the Duval County, Clay County, Nassau, St. John's,
and
and Bay County as well.
But we
But
do
we do a lot of advocacy work for native plants. We do monthly meetings here at the Garden Club,
where
we have certain speakers talk about subjects that pertain to our mission of conservation.
We also
We also do a lot of field trips where I like to take people out and show them our local flora and fauna. We have some really beautiful preserves that we love to take people to.
We do
a lot of outreach events. Like today, we do a lot of teaching. We go to schools and we'll teach teachers and students about the benefits of native plants.
But yeah,
if anyone else has any other questions, we can get on with our activities. Is everyone ready?
All right.
So the first one is the planting station.
I have
some
swamp milkweed
seeds.
And the volunteers will help you
And the volunteers will help you plant those, and that's a really cool plant. So.
And then the second
And then
table,
the second table, that's the coloring
Denise
table.
Denise has made some really cool
coloring books for y'all.
And they're native
Plants and animals interacting on the color sheets. And we have a bunch more of these pages too if you want to take some home.
And
then the third one over there, that's going to be my favorite. It's the Native Plant Jam Tasting Station. And so we have an American Beauty Berry Jam. And those berries are like a magenta, like a pink color. They make a really beautiful jam.
And then the other
one is the mulberry jam, and that is a really rich and purple jam, and that's going to be my favorite. So, and then we have. Oh yeah, that's right. So we have some extra plants too. If y'all want to take some home, they are labeled. There is blue curls. That is a mint family relative and has a really beautiful blue flower. And then we have salvia. The red salvia, that's another mint relative. Those are really pretty. And then we have just, I think, a few of the spotted bee bombs. They're the smaller ones. So you're welcome to take one of those home if you'd like. So, and then we have some games. Is there anything else? Or? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have numbers on your name tags, and you will call them to do some games. Right. Awesome. And before you go, can we give a big round of applause for Adam? Thank you, thank you.